to where we thought warranted his sitting. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, probably there was a problem with the protocol that day, and maybe the best I could do is on behalf of either the Ministry of Defense, who are in charge of the protocol at that funeral, to offer my very profound apologies to the Honorable Owino and the Honorable Ruku, Honorable Okello. I know he's from Kanyagwar, where he knows I have been there, to offer my very profound apologies. I know he likes a seat at a very prominent position, and the Honorable Ruku. Honorable Ruku was, like myself, very comfortable because we came there to mourn the fallen hero in General Gola. But that does not mean members of parliament should not be accorded the respect that they deserve. Indeed, not just in funerals. A funeral is a very solemn occasion, but even during National Day celebrations. Seats for members of parliament, and let me just say this so that the Ministry of Interior and those in charge of the protocol during national functions here, members of parliament seats ought to be reserved ahead of those of cabinet secretaries and principal secretaries. I have seen in some occasions, Honorable Speaker, they even put seats of governors ahead of those of members of parliament. And the Honorable KIMANI will tell you, he did sponsor a bill in this house on the order of precedence. And the order of precedence for members of parliament ranks very high up those of other state officers, some of who are elevated above members of parliament. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, let me just commit also to pick that matter up with the Ministry of Interior, that is usually in charge of state protocol, to ensure that even on beginning this June 1st, if the Honorable Kainan, Honorable Robert Mbui, accompany the Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka, they must be accorded a place to sit and a respectable place to sit. You do not expect the Honorable Robert Mbui to go and sit on the grass. And you know, the last time he tried to imitate people in some demonstrations, he broke his legs and he fractured his legs, Honorable Speaker. So you can imagine what would happen to Robert if he tried to sit where other members of the public. But as for me, Honorable Speaker, let me just for the record state, I am ready, I am willing to sit. Occasionally I will cede my own seat to members of parliament. I have attended functions, presidential functions, where I find the member of parliament, the area member of parliament, has not been accorded a good place to sit, and I offer and I cede my own seat, which will usually be very close to that of the president. I cede it to the area member of parliament to sit next to them. Therefore, again, let us not take some of these things too heavy in our hearts. All these positions, Honorable Speaker, are transitory. I am leader of majority today, tomorrow I might not be. Those who are cabinet secretaries today, tomorrow they might not be. Therefore, let us also have some humility in service. We are all at the service of the people that we serve, and we must put service ahead of our own personalities and our egos. I know we all have different egos. We must put service at the core of our service to the nation, Honorable Speaker. I remain strong to serve.
Ruku. Order. Ruku, very quickly, paraphrase your statement.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand to request for a statement on measures being taken to boost the manufacturing sector in the country. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provision of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the Chairperson, Departmental Committee on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives regarding measures being taken to boost the manufacturing sector in the country. Honorable Speaker, the manufacturing sector is a critical cog in the wheel needed to drive Kenya to its ambitious goal of becoming a rapidly industrializing middle-income nation by the year 2030. Expansion in the manufacturing sector, it is imperative for the national development because of its ripple effect of spurring economic growth. The far-reaching benefits of the value chain, job creation, raising national revenue, raising the purchasing power, and enhancing the balance of trade, among others, cannot be emphasized. In order for the country to achieve rapid industrialization, there is need to boost the manufacturing sector. Honorable Speaker, it's against this background I seek a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee of Trade on Trade, Industry and Cooperatives on the following. 1. What specific policies has the government put in place to promote local manufacturing and industrial growth in Kenya, including the mechanism put in place for monitoring and evaluating the effectiveness of the named policies? 2. What measures is government taking to promote value addition and diversification within the manufacturing sector with the intention of attracting local and foreign investment in manufacturing? 3. What measures has the government developed to support and integrate small and medium-sized enterprises and cottages industries so as to enhance their participation in the manufacturing sector? 4. What steps has the government taken to streamline regulation processes, reduce bureaucracy for manufacturing, and as well as ease their cost of doing business? 5. How is the government addressing challenges such as infrastructural deficiencies in high cost of production that hinder manufacturing productivity? 6. How is the government mitigating environmental concerns in order to ensure sustainable manufacturing practices? 7. What incentives are available to encourage innovation, technology, and the adoption of artificial intelligence within the manufacturing industry? And finally, 8. Which strategies has the government implemented to ensure availability of skilled and unskilled labor for the manufacturing sector? I thank you, Honorable Speaker. And finally,
No, you are breaching our trust. Gakuya, who is the chair of trade? Yes, Marian. First week after recess?
Chair, give us the second week.
Okay. Majority Leader? Before you make your Thursday statement, we'll go back to order number 5.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Thursday, May 2nd, 2024, afternoon sitting. Honorable Speaker, if I can get the Honorable Okello to give me attention,
Jared,
because it touches on some of the issues he was raising on exchequer releases. And this is a supplementary estimates too for the financial year 2023-2024 from the National Treasury and Economic Planning and the following accompanying documents. Financial year 23-24 supplementary estimates number 2, program-based budget. Financial year 23-24 supplementary estimates number 2, recurrent estimates. 3, the financial year 2023-2024 supplementary estimates number 2, development estimates, volume 1, 2, and 3. And 4, statement on the financial year 2023-24 supplementary estimates number 2. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to lay.
thank you. You may now proceed under order number 7.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2A, I rise to give the following statement on behalf of the House Business Committee, which met on Tuesday, 30th April 2024, to prioritize the business for consideration during the week. Honorable Speaker, I wish to commend the leadership of the House and all the members for the dedication and cooperation exhibited in the session so far. We have certainly been able to meet the statutory timelines in respect of matters that were before us. In accordance with the approved calendar, the House is scheduled to proceed on recess from tomorrow, Friday, 3rd May 2024, and thereafter resume regular sittings on Tuesday, 4th June 2024,